Hi viewers, you're welcome to this very special evening with another short and stream broadcast to see nature and colors working. The only one that we told you in the light is reflection throughout us. The only finest is the true word of the Lord, word on mission for Mission and Minister Sylvester. And I've been very careful about some of the things to show you. You see this very mark? You see this mark? There's a human being who just weep us. You see, I have one, but I have just not one of these. I only apply it when I have to, but for ages I've probably not used it. But I've never used it in whipping people, but for great teaching. Now, if it will have to give a straw or large, it will be maybe one for teaching as continuous. But probably in 8 years, I've used it only once for one whipping. Now, how you abuse it is the reason sometimes the Lord did not give you the true power of spirit as you can have it. You can see that in the true light, I'm my real self. Try to show you who I am as it would be all the time. What I told you, that it won't be your face. It won't be anybody else than myself. It won't be anybody. It will be the same person. That if I comb the hair, you have to know why. Do you know why we're on this shot right now? I'm drawing some few things and I need to break it out there that we may see the great truth of what I could be doing. Let's say that I'm unemployed, and then I have something doing that I employ myself. Now, watch carefully. This is how the Lord appointed himself or his people, especially the angels. The angels really have been given what they have to do almost every time. Like it is a part of the Lord. If you're a part of the Lord, you will know that nobody even needs to what? Employ you. But that you would rather be the one providing solutions. Indeed, if you're not one of us, this is what is going to happen. Yeah. Let me see my true real self. Now let me stream or cast what we're doing. So I can only show you that the healing is the spirit and things that are really embedded here. Now watch carefully what I'm probably going to say that we've been drawing. Now what we've been drawing, we put it out there. This is what I'm talking about. I just did it so that if you have any mansion or if you have any mission, you would have to have things designed to suit how it should be or look like in the most reality. Now I did it on the pin shade that you're going to probably say that. What does it really mean? Maybe I'll ask you, what is it also when you leave? Then you have to answer yourself why you're leaving. Then that answer will give you why this. And I don't think you have to ask questions if you sleep in a room or you live in a mansion. And all of this tells something very particular about the Lord. And this is how I give, just to make sure that we work something out. To only see the best of my works showing almost every time. Now, you'll be wondering, let me show you that if I design this, I told you, if I have to build any house or design any house, it would be what I'm truly trying to show up there that you probably don't see very well. As some of you may try to say, the Lord said this, also. What does the law itself say? Whatever you don't know is the law. The law you break is what they say what? That law you break is what they are stating clearly that is the Lord. So if you break the law and you are telling me now the Lord is rather telling you to tell me, that's probably a lie. Because we are saying that the word that you are trying to say is supreme one is the law, instruction. That instruction written to keep the world or maybe try to go with the world, whatever it is what we are saying is the law. So you can break the law and have something again from the Lord to tell me. However, whatever you say, it won't be rubbish to us. I may try, I'm a creator, so I can tell you, whatever you say, I have a profit from that which you say, but not to make me dirty. When you make it dirty, you are really making that annoyance of the Lord to that level. Why do you think the Lord told you? You have forgotten that the definition of what you are saying is supreme one or the Lord or whatever you claim. That is the laws, instructions, the rule set out, do this, don't do this. That is the Lord. So when you break that law, when you walk on that law, and you now tell me that same law is instructing you to tell me what I have to do, then I'll ask you, where is the law you break? That law you break is omitted from your life to have it. So once you break the law, you don't have that law anymore. You don't have that law because you've broken it. It's a minus force in you that you would be, or hardly would it be that I will listen to you, that the Lord is talking through you to tell me this. Now, there are many other ways, but just really understanding, simple understanding is that the law you break is the Lord you throw away. So you cannot have the same Lord say you have repented. No, you break it. Like you crash the sun. You see that it's not common for people to crash the sun up there. You are not on my channel. There's nobody called a God or whatever force when we have to tell if you have broken that law. Why do you think there's any of that? That which we want to say is existing is that which you say follow it, instructing and rule, obedience. So when you break the law, you don't have that thing you are claiming to be. It doesn't really make itself how you think. Don't break it. When you break it, you don't have that which you claim. Now, when you maintain it, you have to keep it. Values. Values this. That's why we said you cover it. So the word covenant with the name covering. So the covering on. It was just simply say covering on. And that the covering on is always how the Lord keep you in the obedience, how you cover yourself from head to toe, and all of that. So I don't think we have to raise anywhere. If you look at what I'm saying, who made the designs, and why do you think the design should be as you are looking at it on the screen, and you don't even have any knowledge how it is, then you are seeing the knowledge. Then you have to have at least interpret for yourself also. Let's take a look at some of the things that I posted there that we need to really talk about. That I can tell you that. Watch carefully. I know that when we try the best is this. We designed this, right? It's myself. So it's one of the pictures of myself, like photos of myself I took from the same broadcast or like a storage that I just have to reuse. So I use it again as if I have taken another picture by myself. So it's a photo of myself showing my real self. Whatever you don't see maybe with clarity is this, that I did the same and I have to reprint and make another version of that design, and then I keep on and I get to also this. And this one have been applied. Now on this, that we have just come out with this to say whatever we have to build with today is this, that we build. What again? What else? What again? If I can do this here or on anything, so it is also, I can bring it out physically. There's nothing that you want to say we can do in the light that there's no possible way bringing it out into what? A reality. So a reality indeed it is. So we find it. That I've always been as young as you think. You see that when the light comes on my forehead, look, you see that, right? It's showing light against light. So if you are not a shiny one, when the light comes upon you, you won't be able to receive. It will be hard to receive because the reflection, you don't have any light that will also reflect back for the person to see if you are truly a light or that person, the name that you truly have. Let's end the broadcast right here, and we'll have to go for yet another one on